Hey, sports card fans, it's John, Boggs fan. Hope you're all doing well. It's time for another top 10 PSA vintage baseball card sales on eBay. This time I'm looking at the sales from August 2022. And as always, I'll be doing 3 separate top 10 lists. Those cards from the 1950s, 60s, and 70s. This month, a couple interesting cards make the top 10 list from the 1950s as well as the 1960s, and there's always some good surprises showing up on the top 10 list from the cards from the 1970s, so let's get right to it. Let's start off with the top 10 from the 1950s. Coming in at number 10. At number 10, we have the 1954 Topps Hank Aaron rookie card in a PSA 6. Sold on August 29th. It was a best offer. Sold for $14,750. Really nice example here of the Aaron rookie. Pretty well centered left to right, a little bit off center top to bottom, but really nice bold colors on this example. Again, really nice copy of the PSA 6 Aaron rookie card. Coming in at number 9. At number 9, we have the 1951 Bowman Willie Mays rookie card in a PSA 4. Sold on August 29th. Buy it now for $15,199.99. Overall, pretty well centered, good registration, nice color, a little on the surface there, a little bit of maybe some scratched surface there, but overall, really nice example of the Willie Mays Bowman rookie card. Coming in at number 8. At number 8, we have another Hank Aaron rookie card. This one graded PSA 6.5. This sold on August 28th. It was a buy it now for $15,999.99. This one, compared to the one that fell in at number 10, centering to me top to bottom is a bit is nicer. Left to right, not so much. Probably an issue of the corner wear as well between the two copies, but again, a nice sharp looking Hank Aaron rookie card in at number 8. Coming in at number 7. At number 7, we have the 1951 Bowman Mickey Mantle rookie card in a PSA 4. Really nice looking PSA 4. This is the type of card that when I look for vintage cards in that PSA 4 designation, pretty well centered all the way around. You're going to have some wear in the corners, but overall sharp looking picture there. Image, registration, color, everything's great on this Mantle rookie card. It sold on August 13th. It was an auction, 26 bids, and the high bidder won it for $19,852.99. Coming in at number 6. At number 6, we have the 1955 Topps Roberto Clemente rookie card in a sharp-looking PSA 7. This sold on August 18th. Buy it now for an even $20,000. You can see maybe a little bit of surface wear near the bill of his cap and down along his left cheekbone there. A little bit off center, left to right, but other than that, really sharp, nice color registration card of this Roberto Clemente rookie card. Coming in at number 5. At number 5, we have another example of the 51 Bowman Mickey Mantle rookie card, this one in a PSA 5. Sold on August 23rd, 60 bids on the auction. Final sale price was $24,667. Personally, I probably would prefer the PSA 4 copy that sold in August. those two print lines right down the middle, especially one near his face and shoulder, to me takes a little bit away from the visual appeal of the card, and it is a little bit more off-center than that PSA 4. So for me, bang for the buck, I would have gone with the PSA 4, assuming I had the funds to buy it. But there you go, at number 5, the 51 Bowman Mickey Mantle in a PSA 5. Coming in at number 4. At number 4, we have the 56 Topps Mickey Mantle Grayback in a PSA 9, but off-center. You can see top to bottom mainly is where the off-center on that card is. Otherwise, extremely sharp card. Maybe it's hard to tell with the image there, maybe bottom left corner, just a slight hair on the corner there, but otherwise really sharp looking card. This sold on August 30th, best offer for $30,000. Coming in at number 3. Number 3, we have the 52 Topps Mickey Mantle in a PSA 1. This sold on August 17th. Best offer sold for $30,000. Definitely a well-worn Mickey Mantle rookie card, although it doesn't appear that there are many creases. This one's definitely way off center. Corners are well-rounded. You have a lot of surface issues, but in terms of creases, a lot of the ones that you see pop up have lots of creases, maybe even some paper loss. This one may have a little bit of, looks like paper loss in the bottom right-hand corner there. But, you know, overall, not a bad copy for a PSA 1 Mickey Mantle. Coming in at number 2. At number 2, we have another 52 Topps Mickey Mantle. This one in a PSA 1.5. So this one here, as you can see, besides the other one, it is more off-center to the right and bottom than the other card. So you have the previous card had a large border on the right-hand side. This one has it on the left-hand side. Again, you have some surface issues right there. Now this one appears to have a fairly minor crease through the middle right side there of the card. Hard to tell the difference between the 1 and 1.5. I'd almost go with the 1 over this 1.5 just because of the crease in this card. Nonetheless, it sold on August 12th, best offer for $45,000. Again, for a difference of $15,000, I'd probably go with that PSA 1. And coming in at number 1. And at number 1 for the month of August, we have another Hank Aaron rookie card. This one in a PSA 8. Sold on August 31st, best offer for $55,000. Great looking card. It is off center. Again, I'm really particular on centering, so that's just me. But overall, it is a great looking Hank Aaron rookie card, getting the top spot for the month of August from the 1950s. PSA 8 copy for $55,000. On to the top 10 cards of the 1960s. Coming in at number 10. At number 10, we have the 1964 Topps Mickey Mantle in a PSA 8. Nice looking card, maybe not one of Mantle's best looking cards, rather plain with the design there, but nonetheless, this sold on August 9th. It was the best offer for $4,800. Coming in at number 9. At number 9, we have the 1968 Topps Hank Aaron in a PSA 9. Sharp looking card, again, overall well centered, nice coloring. Not sure maybe what prevented it from getting a 10, possibly centering on the back. Again, with these 68s, it's really hard to see any imperfections on the corners, so that may be what brought it down from a 10 to a 9. But overall, great looking Hank Aaron card. This sold on August 6th, best offer for $5,000. Coming in at number 8. At number 8, we have the 1968 Topps Nolan Ryan rookie card in a PSA 9 off-center. The second 9 off-center card to make this month's top 10 list. Obviously, you can tell it is off-center, way off-center, left to right. Everything else about the card is very sharp. The coloring, no surface wear whatsoever. Sharp looking Nolan Ryan card. This sold on August 12th, best offer for $5,500. Coming in at number 7. At number 7, we have the 1965 Topps Mickey Mantle in a PSA 8. This sold on August 7th. This was an auction, 37 bids. Final price was $5,588. Of note, back in July, another PSA 8 Mickey Mantle sold, which was also part of an auction, and that sold for just $5,300. So we almost have a $300 increase in a PSA 8 copy of the 65 Mickey Mantle in a 1 month span. Coming in at number 6. Coming in at number 6, a surprise entry in the top 10 list. We have the 1963 Topps Robin Roberts in a PSA 9. The reason why it probably made the list here is the population of the PSA 9s is only 4. There are no 10s that have been graded of the 63 Topps Robin Roberts. So this is the best known example, and there were only 3 others. This sold on August 14th. There's an auction, 28 bids. Final sale price was $5,893.57. Coming in at number 5. At number 5, we have the 1961 Topps Sandy Koufax in a PSA 9. Great looking Sandy Koufax card. I'm really beginning to love the design, the simple design of the 61 Topps. Probably what made this card on the top 10 list was in a PSA 9, there were only 46 copies and only 2 that had received perfect PSA 10 grades. This sold on August 22nd. It was an auction, 43 bids. Final sale price $5,975. Coming in at number 4. At number 4, another 61 Topps. This is the Mickey Mantle in a PSA 8. Sold on August 13th. Best offer, $6,200. It's the picture isn't completely clear. It looks like that scratching near his cheek and ear is on the holder and not the card. It is off center a little bit left to right, but a really nice. I really like the 61 Topps Mickey Mantle, sort of that portrait holding the bat, looking off in the distance. Really nice image of Mickey Mantle there on the 61 Topps, and shows off well in this PSA 8 copy. Coming in at number 3. At number 3, we have another 61 Topps Mickey Mantle, also in a PSA 8. This one appears to be a little bit better centered, although looks like it has a little diamond centering to it. Maybe it's the picture, the photograph that the seller listed, but this one seems to have a little bit of richer colors to it than the previous card. This one sold on August 11th. Auction, 34 bids. This one sold for $6,455. Coming in at number 2. At number 2, we have the 68 Topps Nolan Ryan rookie card in a PSA 8. Overall, nice looking card. Again, it may be some slight corner wear. The centering seems to be really good. Maybe the back of the card, the centering on the back of that dropped it down to an 8, but a sharp looking 8. This one sold on August 17th, auctioned 36 bids, sold for $7,600. What's interesting here is in July there were 2 68 Topps Nolan Ryans that made the top 10 list. Both of those were PSA 8s as well. Both of those were auctions as well, and those sold for $8,100 and $8,300. So in August you had this one coming in anywhere from $500 to $700 less than July. And coming in at number 1. And at number 1 for the 1960s, we have a gorgeous looking 1962 Topps Willie Mays in a PSA 8. These 62 Topps with that wood border, just like sort of like the 71s, you can easily get some chipping on the surface there, especially on the edges and corners. So sometimes it's really hard to find a really high grade copy of a 62 Topps, but this is a gorgeous looking card. Again, not perfectly centered, maybe a little bit off left to right, appears maybe a little bit of surface scratching on it, but overall great card of Willie Mays. This sold on August 10th. It was an auction, 42 bids, $8,701. On to the top 10 cards of the 1970s. Coming in at number 10. At number 10, we have the 1977 Topps Dale Murphy rookie card in a PSA 10. This has a population of 61, so there are a decent number of PSA 10s out there. This sold on August 10th. Best offer for $4,500. Now, again, to me, a lot of these PSA 10s, to me, if a card gets a PSA 10, it should be darn near perfect. According to my eyes and stuff, it does look like it's a little bit off top to bottom, based on where the rookies and the Braves and Dodgers team down at the bottom there. But maybe that's how some of the 77s were, with maybe a little bit larger border on the top. Nonetheless, it did receive a PSA 10 grade and sold for $4,500. Coming in at number 9. At number 9, another interesting card to show up on the top 10 list. We have the 1970 Topps Norm Cash in a PSA 10. Population on this is only 4. Sold on August 10th. It was an auction, 21 bids. Sold for $4,551. Again, it's a PSA 10, but if you can see on the right side of the card, seems to be not a perfect cut there. I could see maybe if this was a No-Peachy. I believe their printing process had one of the sides of the card not really crisp and clean. To me, that right edge has some issues on it, but at any rate, it still got a PSA 10 grade. Coming in at number 8. At number 8, we have the 1973 Topps Nolan Ryan in a PSA 9. Sharp looking card. Again, compared to some of the 10s, I could almost see this being a 10, maybe corner, maybe the back centering, I'm not sure, but compared to those previous PSA 10 copies, I'd make a case that this could probably be a 10 as well, but it only got a PSA 9. Sold on August 23rd, 47 bids on the auction. Winning bidder won it for $4,700. Coming in at number 7. Number 7, another out of the blue card to make the top 10 list. We have the 1979 Topps Junior Kennedy in a PSA 10. The population on this is only 2. So for those set registry collectors for 1979 Topps, this was one that someone accepted a best offer or made a best offer, and the seller accepted $4,950 for the PSA 10 Junior Kennedy. Coming in at number 6. At number 6, a card from my all-time favorite set, 1978 Topps Nolan Ryan PSA 9. Again, gorgeous looking card. I don't see much wrong with it. Again, those 78s, very prone to have some ink smears, especially down near the name at the bottom. This one was a really nice clear copy, sold on August 3rd. 52 bids on the auction, and the winning bidder won it for $5,655.55. Coming in at number 5. At number 5, we have the 75 Topps Mini Jim Rice rookie card. Sold on August 29th. It was up for auction, but only one bidder bid the minimum bid of $6,499.99. The population on this 75 Topps Mini Rice rookie card is 11. Not extremely scarce, but again, not many PSA 10s of the Topps Mini Jim Rice out there. So at least got one person to make the minimum bid, almost $6,500 for that card. Coming in at number 4. At number 4, we have the 73 Topps Mike Schmidt rookie card PSA 9. This was an auction that ended on August 30th. The winning bidder won it for $7,400. Now, if you notice again on the right-hand side, there seems to be just not a clean cut on that right edge, yet received a PSA 9 grade. Coming in at number 3. At number 3, another 73 Topps Mike Schmidt rookie card in a PSA 9. And again, now if you look at the right edge of this card, that is a nice sharp edge right there. Centering seems to be pretty even between the two, but both got PSA 9s. This one was an auction, 42 bids, ended on August 17th, sold for $8,100. Coming in at number 2. At number 2, another PSA 10, this time the 73 Topps Johnny Bench. Sold on August 12th, buy it now, $9,843.75. Now again, I know PSA has a little bit of leeway in what they consider a PSA 10. To me, based on the picture taken of this card in the listing, does appear to be off center, left to right. And I did check the back of this card as well, and the back is even fairly off center, left to right. I guess it still must have met the minimum requirements of a PSA 10. It is a slightly older slab. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. To me, the 73 Nolan Ryan had looked more like a 10 than this one. Again, this is just me nitpicking probably. It still received a 10 by PSA, and the price reflected that, almost $9,900. And coming in at number 1. And at number 1 from the 1970s, we have the 1971 Topps Pete Rose in an 8.5. Beautiful looking card. Again, not sure what knocked this down, say from a 9. Centering seems to be spot on with these 71s. Again, any little chipping will take that grade down. I don't really see anything there. Great registration, great image, great coloring, centering, edges. It has it all, but it did just get an 8.5. This was a buy it now. Someone bought it on August 30th for $11,500. Well, there you have it. The top 10 PSA vintage baseball card sales on eBay for the month of August 2022. As always, would love your comments on the cards that made this month's top 10 lists. That's all I have for you. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.